In this session, we will learn about threading of machine. At the end of this session, you will be able to thread the lower thread and upper thread, wind the bobbin with lower thread, remove the bobbin from bobbin case, insert the needle with needle bar and adjust the stitch length, thread tension and presser foot pressure. Let us learn about threading the upper part of sewing machine. Put the spool of thread on the spool pin. Bring thread to thread guide. Pull the thread between the metal disc of the tension. Bring the thread up to the thread take-up lever and raise it as it goes. Pull the thread down to the thread guide. Pull it through the lower thread guide. Thread the needle. Now let us see threading the lower part of sewing machine. Remove the bobbin case pulling on the bobbin case latch. Remove the bobbin from the case and wind the thread. Put the bobbin back to the bobbin case and pull the thread through the little slot at least 4 inches long. Be sure that you hear the case being locked upon inserting the bobbin case inside the shuttle. Start the mechanism by rolling the balance wheel forward to get the thread of the bobbin through the needle. Pull the upper and lower thread together by 4 inches. Bobbin winder facilitates the winding of thread on the bobbin. Some are made to stop automatically when the bobbin is full. Bobbin case moves into position to catch the top thread and forms the stitch as the needle is lowered into the bobbin chamber. Here are the steps to remove bobbin. Open the shuttle cover. Pull out the bobbin casing. Remove the bobbin from the casing. Let us see how to prepare the thread. Find the spool pin. Loosen the thread. Place the spool of thread on the spool pin. Slide the end of your thread through the thread guide. Locate the machine's tension disc. Wrap the thread around the tension disc once. Here are the steps to wind the bobbin. Thread the bobbin. Find the bobbin winder. Put the bobbin on the winder. Lock the bobbin winder. Hold the end of the thread. Push down on the foot pedal. Fill up the bobbin with thread. Cut the thread. Push the bobbin winder back into the start position. Remove the bobbin from the winder. Sewing machine needles are of various types and selected according to their application. The upper part of the needle is called the shank. The lower part is called the shaft. One side of the shank is flat and the other side is round. On the round side is the groove which guides the thread while forming the stitch and protects it against excessive friction. Needle bar is a steel rod which holds the needle at one end with the help of the clamp. The following steps should be followed to fix the needle into the needle bar. Pull the needle bar to the highest level to insert the needle. Loosen the screw or needle clamp to fix the needle. Keep in mind that there is a groove. Insert the needle in a straight line in the groove and tighten the needle clamp securely and tightly to fix the needle properly. If you are still having trouble, refer to your machine's manual. Let us now learn about adjusting the stitch length. In general, fine fabrics require a short stitch, 16 to 20 stitches for 2.5 centimeters. Medium weight fabrics need a medium stitch, 12 for 2.5 centimeters. And heavy fabrics require a long stitch, 8 to 10 for 2.5 centimeters. For machine basting and machine gathering, a still longer stitch, 6 to 8 for 2.5 centimeters is required. Thread tension indicates the amount of thread that can pass through the machine to create the stitch. Before regulating the tension, make sure that the threading of the machine top and under threading is correct. When there is perfect balance of tension between the upper and lower threads, the stitches lock or meet together in the middle of the thickness of the cloth. The stitches will look alike on either side of the work, both as to shape and tightness. Presser foot pressure is the amount of pressure the lowered foot puts on the fabric. This pressure affects the way the fabric feeds under the foot. If the pressure is too high, the foot drags and the fabric does not feed well. It is time to test your understanding. To perform the task, you need bobbin and bobbin case, thread and needle, and single needle lock stitch machine. The task is to do threading the upper thread to the machine. Before threading the upper thread, raise the thread take-up lever. This will make threading easier and it will prevent the thread from coming out while sewing. Thread the machine as shown according to the points mentioned in it. We have reached the end of this session on threading of machine. By now, you should be able to thread the lower thread and upper thread, wind the bobbin with lower thread, remove the bobbin from bobbin case, insert the needle with needle bar, and adjust the stitch length, thread tension and presser foot pressure.